Good morning. Uh, I was listening to uh, a small cut of Bill Maher's show where he was talking about that the cameraman was very hard for them to find black people in the No Kings March. And I wanted to purvey one thing that when we marched, many of us died. It was always bloodshed. They kill us, they shoot us, but you had No Kings March. The last one had over 7 million people in this country protest. Not even one arrest. The one before that was 5 million people. One or two people got arrested. No one dead. No one dogs turned on tear gas, none of that thrown on them. Then what would have happened if black people had been in there? Understand one thing. We voted the right way. We voted to keep that person out of the White House. And we tried to warn you about that person. But you didn't listen. Your hatred for black people for people of color was so great that you cut off your own face. But that's in the past now, and we're still struggling with it. And but I just want to bring something to your attention. So I'll let the machine say it to you, because I might get emotional and say what I really want to say. But okay.
Refined explanation with your context. Yes, the conversation is different when it comes to us. When black people protest in America, history has shown exactly what happens. We get beaten, jailed, hosed, shot at, or killed. The National Guard shows up. Tear gas, dogs, tanks, martial law. Our names end up on FBI lists. Our leaders get assassinated or arrested. And even when laws change, we don't always get the benefit of those laws. But everyone else does. So when people ask why aren't black people out there in the No Kings protest like everyone else, this is the answer. Because we've already protested, marched, voted, organized, died, and history proves the system hits back harder when it's us. Look at today. The No Kings protest has over 7 million people involved worldwide, mostly white or non-black, and barely anyone is getting arrested. No hoses, no dogs, no state troops. No curfews, no martial law. But if millions of black people stepped out like that, they'd call it a riot. The military would be deployed, people would die, and America would say it was justified. Why many black people are sitting this one out? It's not apathy. It's not that we don't care. It's survival. We voted. We protested. We fought. We buried our dead for the right to be human in this country. And what happened? We won rights, and others benefited more from them than we did. Civil rights, voting rights, fair housing, DEI. All of it came from black struggle, and yet white people and other groups often reaped the benefits more openly, more quickly, and with less resistance. The heart of the point. When black people protest, we protest for everyone. Civil rights weren't just for us. They opened doors for women, immigrants, poor whites, LGBTQ+, disabled communities, etc. But when others protest, it's often for themselves, and they are protected, not punished. So no, it's not that black people don't care about injustice. It's that we remember the price. Would you like this turned into a Facebook Instagram post, a spoken video script, a graphic image with text overlay, or added scripture historical quotes? Just say.
Get the point? Understand, we're in that fight with you mentally, but not as physical. We're doing things, but if we're in that street with you, you're not safe either. Because there's no way they can come after us and not take you. It's safer for you and us to do what we're doing. Have you noticed that we didn't have a big meeting or anything get together to come up with this? We felt it in our hearts. You got to remember, as much as people want to think about that we're all the horrible things that you say about us, we're spiritually driven. We're driven by God. No matter where you go through all of it, you'll find that we've always carried God deep in our hearts. And he told us not to go there. Yahweh said stay home. Let them do the fight. Y'all broke it. Now fix it. We got more of a chance of it being fixed now because you see that, like I said, your hatred got you into this. Not all of you, but your hatred got you into it. You hate us so much that you were willing to ignore the programs and everything that you're having a fit about. You use those programs more than we do. Because you listen to propaganda that tells you it's us, you never see what you do. If you look at crime, 75% of all the crime that's done in this country, that is where people are getting killed or whatever, they're white men. Not us. Ask the question. Stop making up the answers. So, maybe you got something from this. I got something from it. I got to present it to you. Have a good day. Yahweh loves you all. Bring yourself out of Babylon. Time is short.